New update. Tiger Woods' injury. Worse than expected, future in golf. Uncertain. A recent update has revealed that Tiger Woods' injury is far more serious than initially believed. Doctors have confirmed a severe rupture and described the surgery as highly complex, shocking even seasoned medical experts. This painful setback has cast further doubt on Woods' return to professional golf, leaving fans and analysts concerned about what this means for his future on the course. The injury occurred in March 2025 while Woods was training at home. During a session, he experienced a sharp pain in his left Achilles tendon. Medical tests confirmed a complete rupture of the tendon, a serious injury that required surgery. This news has deeply saddened fans across the sports world, as Woods' participation in tournaments is always a major draw. On March 11, 2025, Woods underwent minimally invasive surgery at the Hospital for Special Surgery in West Palm Beach, Florida. The operation was performed by Dr. Charlton Stucken and aimed to repair the torn tendon and begin his recovery process. Unfortunately, the timing of the injury forced Woods to withdraw from the 2025 Masters tournament, one of the most prestigious events in the golfing calendar. The Achilles tendon connects the calf muscles to the heel bone and plays a crucial role in walking, running, and jumping. A rupture means the tendon has torn completely, splitting into two parts. This is significantly more severe than a partial tear, where some fibers remain intact. Complete ruptures typically require surgery and come with a long recovery timeline. Medical experts estimate that recovery can take several months, adding uncertainty to Woods' return to competitive golf. Following his Achilles tendon surgery, Tiger Woods now enters a critical phase of recovery. Initially, patients with this type of injury must keep the foot immobilized and avoid putting weight on it for 3 to 4 weeks. Physical therapy is essential during this period to help restore strength and flexibility. While most individuals can return to regular activities within 4 to 6 months, returning to high-impact sports, such as professional golf, typically takes longer. For Tiger Woods, this injury has had a major impact on his 2025 season. Given the standard recovery timeline, he is expected to miss all 4 major championships this year, including the PGA Championship, the U.S. Open, and the Open. His absence from these key tournaments is a significant setback, especially as Woods has been working hard to mount a strong comeback to the sport he has long dominated. Woods is not only celebrated for his unparalleled skill on the course, but also for his exceptional resilience. Throughout his career, he has endured more injuries than most athletes at his level, and yet, time and again, he has returned to competition with a determination that has inspired fans around the world. His battles with injuries began in the early 2000s, when issues with his left knee led to his first major surgery in 2002. That was just the beginning of a long and grueling journey, marked by numerous surgeries and comebacks. In total, Woods has undergone over a dozen procedures on his knees, legs, and back. One of his most legendary moments came in 2008, when he won the U.S. Open while playing with a torn ACL and 2 stress fractures in his tibia. Most athletes wouldn't even attempt to walk the course under such painful conditions, let alone compete. But Woods didn't just play, he won. That victory became one of the most iconic moments in golf history and reinforced his reputation as one of the sport's fiercest competitors. Perhaps the most inspiring chapter of his comeback story began over a decade later. By 2014, Woods' chronic back pain had become debilitating, requiring a series of In the years leading up to his latest injury, Tiger Woods endured numerous physical setbacks. He underwent multiple microdiscectomies in an attempt to relieve chronic back pain. While these procedures provided temporary relief, they ultimately failed to deliver lasting improvement. As his condition worsened, Woods' performance on the course declined significantly, and many experts speculated that his career might be over. By 2017, his condition had deteriorated to the point where he could barely walk, let alone compete, at a professional level. In April of that year, Woods underwent spinal fusion surgery, his fourth back operation. This procedure was considered a last resort, and even Woods admitted that he was uncertain whether he would ever return to competitive golf. For several months afterward, his focus shifted entirely to rehabilitation, working closely with doctors and trainers just to regain basic mobility and perform daily activities. Yet, against all odds, Woods made a triumphant return to golf. April 2019, he stunned the world by winning the Masters tournament at Augusta National, his first major championship in over a decade. The victory marked his fifth Masters title and his 15th major win overall. More than just another trophy, this win symbolized his extraordinary resilience, determination, and refusal to give up. The image of Woods embracing his children after the win became one of the most powerful moments in sports history. It mirrored a similar scene from 1997, when a young Woods celebrated his first Masters victory by hugging his father. That full-circle moment deeply resonated with fans around the world, highlighting not only his athletic achievements, but the deeply personal nature of his journey. However, his challenges did not end there. In February 2021, Woods was involved in a near-fatal car accident in Los Angeles that resulted in multiple serious injuries to his right leg, including compound fractures. Once again, the world watched in uncertainty, wondering not just whether he would return to golf, but whether he would walk again. Tiger Woods once again became the subject of global speculation following his devastating car accident in 2021. Yet in typical Woods fashion, he defied the odds. Just a year later, in 2022, he returned to compete in the Masters at Augusta National. Though he didn't win, his presence alone sent a powerful message to fans and critics alike. Tiger Woods doesn't quit. This legacy of grit and resilience makes his most recent injury, a ruptured Achilles tendon, all the more heartbreaking. Fans have watched him come back from obstacles far more severe than most athletes ever face. If history is any indicator, Woods has the mental strength and determination to mount another comeback. But this time, questions linger. How many more comebacks can his body endure? And how much longer will the golf world be fortunate enough to witness his greatness? Looking ahead, Woods now faces yet another difficult and uncertain road to recovery. An Achilles tendon rupture is a serious injury, particularly for an athlete who relies so heavily on lower body strength, balance, and explosive power. Medical experts generally estimate a recovery time of 6 to 9 months at a minimum. In Woods' case, his surgery took place in mid-March 2025, meaning that, if all goes well, he may be able to begin gentle rehabilitation and weight-bearing exercises by early summer. However, full recovery is another story. For a golfer of Woods' caliber, the demands on the body are intense, and regaining peak performance could take well into early 2026. His rehabilitation will likely involve weeks of immobilization, followed by a rigorous physical therapy regimen, aimed at restoring strength, flexibility, and range of motion in his lower leg. For any golfer, especially one like Tiger Woods, who relies heavily on his legs and core to generate the explosive power in his swing, rehabilitation is about more than just healing. It's about retraining the body to move, perform, and compete at the highest level. While Woods has endured grueling rehab processes before, each time the stakes get higher and the body takes a little longer to bounce back. As Woods approaches his 50th birthday in December 2025, fans and analysts alike are beginning to speculate on the next chapter of his professional journey. One compelling possibility gaining attention is a potential move to the PGA Tour Champions, the senior circuit open to players aged 50 and above. This transition wouldn't necessarily mean the end of his appearances on the main PGA Tour. Many veteran golfers compete on both tours, depending on their health, competitive edge, and personal schedule. The PGA Tour Champions, however, offers a more accommodating format: 3-day tournaments, no cuts, shorter courses, and significantly less physical strain. These factors may appeal to Woods as he seeks to manage his long-term injuries while still playing the sport he loves. Woods himself has hinted in past interviews that he envisions longevity in his golf career, as long as his body allows it. He's expressed interest in competing in any format that allows him to play at a high level. The Champions Tour could provide the perfect platform for him to continue showcasing his legendary skills, inspiring fans and fellow golfers alike, without the extreme physical demands of the main tour. Still, this future path depends entirely on how his current recovery unfolds. Even with access to world-class medical care and a history of astonishing comebacks, nothing is guaranteed. But if anyone has proven time and again that they can overcome the impossible, it's Tiger Woods. Even for someone as determined as Tiger Woods, the human body has its limits. Every comeback takes a toll. Every surgery leaves its mark. As resilient as Woods has proven to be time and time again, the decision of when, and if, he returns to competitive play will likely rest not just on his willpower, but on the guidance of his trusted support team, doctors, trainers, and family. There's also the question of motivation. Woods has never been content just to participate. He has always played to win. Whether the PGA Tour champions can offer the same fire that drove him to 15 major titles remains to be seen. What is clear, however, is that Tiger Woods has nothing left to prove. He has already achieved a level of greatness far beyond what anyone could have imagined when he burst onto the scene in the late 1990s. And yet, knowing Woods, if there's even the slightest chance he can walk onto a course and compete, whether on the PGA Tour, the Champions Tour, or even in a select few events each year, he will take it. While the days of dominant week-in and week-out performances may be behind him, the world may still be treated to flashes of his brilliance in the years ahead. For now, fans and analysts are left waiting. The road ahead is long, uncertain, and filled with challenges. But if anyone has shown the mental and physical toughness to walk that road again, it's Tiger Woods. News of his Achilles tendon rupture quickly sent shockwaves through the global golf community. Within hours of the announcement, messages of concern, encouragement, and admiration poured in from fans, fellow athletes, and sports commentators around the world. While Woods may no longer top leaderboards as frequently as he once did, his presence in the sport remains unmatched. His name alone continues to generate a level of excitement, respect, and attention that few athletes in any sport can command. Among the first to respond was Rory McIlroy, one of today's top golfers and a longtime admirer of Woods, as news of Tiger Woods' Achilles injury broke. It sent a wave of emotion through the golf world. Longtime friends and competitors took to social media to express their support and sorrow. Rory McIlroy wrote, "Wishing Tiger a smooth and full recovery. The game isn't the same without him." Justin Thomas, one of Woods' closest friends on tour, called him a fighter, saying, "We've all seen him do the impossible before." This is just another chapter in that incredible story. Younger players who grew up idolizing Woods also shared heartfelt messages. Golfers like Colin Morikawa and Victor Hovland credited Woods with inspiring their careers and shaping the modern era of the game. Their sentiments echoed a universal truth. Golf without Tiger Woods simply feels different. Outside the professional circuit, fans responded with deep emotion. Many turned to social media and online